Okay, so let's get this started. We're gonna go over some balance, coordination, strengthening, and mobility. Most importantly, keeping our joints mobile so we can keep healthy and moving. You're gonna follow along with me, do one set of everything straight through, 15 reps for everything. You're gonna do it every single day with your phone rolling. So first off, let's start with the chair. You can stand next to it or stand in front of it. If you don't need it, great, but it's there if you do. We're gonna start with knee drives. Holding on lightly, knees come up way in front of you. So what you don't want to do is this. This is no good. Not doing anything. Coming up in front is going to work our lower belly. It's going to work our hip flexors and our hip flexion that we really do need to pay attention to the older we get. Now, if you're feeling great, arms can go straight out. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to turn around so you can see this is without the chair, or you can hold on to it at the same time. 4 more each side. Perfect. Okay, moving on to squats the proper way. So, what I want you to do is have a seat at the edge of your chair. Scoot out so that your legs are 90 degrees, and you want to make sure your knee is over your ankle. Arms straight out, arch your back. You want to sit outward to stand up. Sit out to stand up. Sit out to sit down. Out, sit up, out, down. Now, if you're plopping, that's fine. We're training your abs right now. When you do a squat properly, you're actually working your core because that's what's preventing you from falling. It's because your core is in line. So you just want to make sure you're just standing up and sitting down. That's all you're doing, but properly. Reach for it to stand up. Reach for it to sit down. 2 more. Good. Staying in that seated position, we're going to do foot rolls. So, raising 1 foot at a time up into your toe. All we're doing is getting mobility from your ankle. So ankle flexion is hip flexion. By way of strengthening this, we're strengthening the arch right now. We're not doing a calf raise. Because the butt is behind our legs, behind our knees, the weight is then transferred to the arch. So we're doing a bicep curl for your arch, which is what promotes your foot doing this. The more movement your feet have, the more blood flow your hips have. So let's do that. Once we do 15 each side, now we're gonna go both together. Now I'm gonna turn forward. You're gonna start to do this. That's not right. You don't wanna roll outward. You wanna make sure you're right on top of that big toe. Roll up, and if you can only come up this far, that's as far as you come. Don't force it to go all the way up. Every rep, it'll get looser and you'll have more and more range. Perfect. Okay, so staying seated, now we're gonna work on our low back. So, staying seated, scoot to the edge. I want you to drop over so your hands are just above the floor, but your head is level with your butt. You're gonna turn your hands inward, palms facing each other, and follow one hand out with your head all the way up. If you feel any discomfort, stop where that discomfort was and go back down. Every rep, you follow with your head, and you'll get further and more range every time you go. Breathing out. As you come up, breathing in on the down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good. Nice and relaxed. Belly button is in. As you're bending over, pull your belly button in. That's what's supporting your lower back. One more, each arm, following it up, and you should be further than you were on the first rep by the last one. Good. Bend over, roll up. Nice and easy to relax your back. Shake your arms out. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go for a walk. Walking knee drives. Ready? Step and go. Step up. And going back. Okay, one more. This is all back, upper body, and spine muscles that line your spine. So arms are gonna come straight out. You're gonna go up in a V and down. Up in a V and down. Both arms and down. Now, your back is gonna do this. It's going to arch. In order for that to work properly, you wanna tuck your butt under, pulling your belly button up and pressing your low back down. Now you're gonna work your entire back, top to bottom, just because you went from here to here. Ribs right over my hips. See, I'm not moving my back. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Nothing is moving. Straight up, straight down. Breathing out. As you raise your arms, belly button is tight. And we're working our entire core, front and back. The less you're moving, the more your belly is in, the more core strength you have. The less you're doing this business, the more you're actually working your core. One more. Okay, that's it. Once time through, get our bodies going, foam roll before and after, and let's get these bodies moving.